I never thought a single hallway could feel so cold, but that's exactly how it felt that morning, cold, echoing, and too bright as I stood there in the hospital holding my 9-month-old son, Ian. His small head rested against my shoulder, warm and innocent, unaware of the fear tightening inside my chest. The nurse in blue scrubs stood in front of me, her expression firm but sympathetic. "Ma'am, we really can't delay your surgery any longer," she said. "You need someone to watch your baby for at least 2 hours. 2 hours. Only 2 hours." And yet every person I had called in the last 30 minutes had refused. I took a slow breath, swallowed hard, and dialed the number that still felt like home even when the people behind it didn't. My mother answered after 3 rings. "Assalamu alaikum, Ammi," I whispered, already praying she would help. What now?" She replied immediately, her tone sharp as if I were interrupting something important. "Ammi, I'm at the hospital. My surgery is today. They need someone to watch Ian for just a little while. Please, Busthori dare." She cut me off. "Sarah, we're not your servants. Why is it always something with you? Hard cheese, main tum matted chahi?" "Ammi, it's surgery," I said, my voice cracking. "I don't have anyone else. You should have thought about that before having a baby. Don't call us for your problems again." And she hung up just like that, as if I hadn't spent 28 years being their daughter, as if this tiny baby wasn't their blood, as if my fear didn't matter. My hand shook so badly the phone almost slipped from my fingers. I called my father next, hoping maybe he would understand. But he didn't even let me speak. "I'm busy," he said. "Your marriage, your child, this is your responsibility. Don't drag us into it." "But Baba," click, call ended. The hallway blurred for a second, my throat tightening as I pressed my cheek against Ian's soft hair. His tiny hand reached up and grabbed my shirt as if sensing my desperation. Another nurse walked by, whispering to the first one, "Yeah, fear AJ gay. She's becoming a problem for everyone. We can't keep helping like this." A problem? That word hit harder than anything my parents had said. I wasn't asking for money. I wasn't asking for favors. I wasn't asking for sympathy. All I needed was for my son to be safe while I went through something I couldn't avoid. But it felt like the entire world had turned its back on me. The nurse in front of me sighed softly. "We can reschedule the surgery, but delaying again could make things riskier." Riskier. The word made my stomach twist. I looked down at Ian. His tiny eyelashes rested peacefully against his cheeks. He trusted me, completely and blindly. And in that moment, something shifted inside me. Maybe it was anger. Maybe it was heartbreak. Maybe it was the sudden realization that no one was coming to save us. Whatever it was, it made me straighten my back. "No," I said quietly. "I'll handle it." The nurse frowned. "Are you sure?" I nodded, trying to keep my voice steady. "I'll figure it out. Just please reschedule me one last time." She hesitated, then wrote a new date on my file. As I walked out of the hospital, the cold December wind hit my face. But for the first time that morning, I felt something warm inside me. Strength. A small flame, but it was there. I held Ian closer and whispered, "It's okay, baby. We'll get through this. Just you and me." That night, long after Ian fell asleep, I sat on the edge of my bed with my laptop glowing softly in the dark. Every part of me felt exhausted, including my heart, but I wasn't giving up. I searched for babysitters, childcare services, anything that could help. Most were too expensive. Some weren't available. Some didn't take infants. But then I found her, a woman named Sharon, certified caregiver, 12 years of experience, good reviews, and she lived only 10 minutes away. My hands trembled as I sent her a message. She replied in 2 minutes, "I can come on Thursday. Don't worry. Your baby will be safe with me." Just like that, something inside me eased. For the first time that day, I felt like breathing again. 2 days later, I arrived at the hospital alone, no parents, no relatives, no nurses whispering behind my back, just me, and the knowledge that I had done this on my own. Before I went in, the doctor asked, "Is everything arranged for your baby?" I smiled faintly. Yes, he's in safe hands. The moment they wheeled me toward the operation room, fear tried to creep in again. My fingers clenched around the thin bedsheet. What if something happened to me? What if Ayan needed me? But then I remembered his small smile when I kissed him goodbye that morning. I remembered his warm little hands gripping mine, and I reminded myself I was doing this so I could stay alive for him, so I could raise him, protect him, love him better than anyone had loved me. The surgery felt long, even though I was unconscious. Darkness, light, voices drifting in and out, until finally I woke up groggy, weak, but alive, and the first thing I saw was a Y-A-N dot comma. Sharon stood beside him with a gentle smile. "He's been waiting for you." Ian saw me, and his face lit up with a tiny, toothless grin. Tears spilled from my eyes instantly. Not because of pain, not because of fear, but because I realized something so powerful. It changed me forever. Family isn't always the people who share your blood. Sometimes family is the stranger who shows kindness when no one else will. Sometimes it's the friend you haven't met yet. Sometimes it's just you and your child standing against the world. But most importantly, sometimes the moment people abandon you is the moment you discover your own strength. I kissed Ayan's forehead and whispered, "It's okay. We don't need them. We have each other." And that day, for the first time, I truly believed it.